Good Saturday morning. I'm your holistic nutrition practitioner. My name is Luca. There's a child right there. I won't turn the camera. But my kid is dancing for me in our big window at the back door. I'm so lucky. Good morning. Listen. Right? So, here's the thing. Okay. First of all, thanks to everybody who responded with such brilliant support words for our small businesses in the city. You've actually instigated a little bit of an excursion for myself and my honey this afternoon. We are going to go look for and support our local businesses. So I'm so excited. Thank you for spearheading a really super needed fun day before all these shutdowns come. So listen. This is what I wanted to talk about this morning. There's a groundlessness going on, right? And I know I am not alone in feeling this. There's a sense of unknown, and I think that's the most unsettling piece, right? For so many of us. I think many among us have often felt this groundlessness and this wildness and unpredictability. That a few of us are experiencing this perhaps for the very first time, and it feels unsettling. And that unsettled feeling is a request for, hang on, let me just go, I need my bearings, Might I recommend then, if groundlessness is what feels true for you right now, it's an invitation. I know. Blah, blah, blah. Invitation. No, it's groundlessness. Can we all just do this X action, all of us together? Guess what? Do you know that part of the groundlessness is probably because you can't get everybody to do the same thing? Okay, that's okay. I'm not condoning the left side or the right side, whatever you think is left or right. What I am saying is that you have a really big populace, and you have, I believe, at the root of everything, a desire for good and a desire for support and a desire to follow light, right? On both sides. On your side and on your side. And on your side. And on your side. So, if groundlessness is what you're feeling right now, I want you to put your life force into one thing this weekend. And I encourage you to see if you could do it without connecting online or without going online to find somebody's approval on it. Let go of that piece. Can you let go of it? Can you do it just for you? Can you find an action piece that is going to provide you with a bit of clarity or what to do next? Without having to look for someone's, oh yeah, you did good. I struggle with that piece. I say that because that's what I need. So thanks for being on this journey with me. But for example, this morning I was thinking, I woke up and made coffee and hung out with my honey, and then we start talking and reading some of the stuff and the fear, and caught some pretty brilliant lives from a few of my trusted colleagues and friends yesterday that and conversations with friends where there is this very, very unsettled feeling going on right now. And then I thought, okay, when things feel so unsettled, can I give in to the unsettledness and ride that wave somehow? I don't know. What would I need personally? And for me, it turned into actually making sourdough bread. And I didn't know this yesterday when I started the process, because making a loaf of sourdough bread takes almost 24 hours for me, the way that I make it, with a daily prod of my starter culture. But this morning, as I was getting it ready to put in the oven, and I had timed to preheat my dish that I was going to bake it in and all those other pieces, I thought, oh, this is how I move forward for me. That's how it works for me. I'm going to make bread. I'm going to make something that takes time, that honors many of those who came before me, that honors the starter that my friend Andrea shared with me, that honors my friend Martha, for whom this sourdough starter is named, that honors the brilliant knowledge that was shared on Thursday night this week by Sherry Litchfield from Litchfield Kitchens and from Derek Fleming from New Earth Organics. They were both talking about the history of consuming sourdough products and the preparation methods, but then the science that 2020 needs to back it all up. And then I think, oh my God, like 300 years ago, my great, however many great grands, when she was making her sourdough, she wasn't like, I better put some rye in there because I know I need to balance my insulin levels. Although I love that Derek pointed this out and it lights me up. That's what gets me in the kitchen. And when I make the sourdough, then I go, oh, this is probably how many people made their breads for centuries. And I am honoring that. And that is what is grounding me today. Daily practices, daily choices are ours to make. So I'm going to ask you, what is your daily action, daily practice that you can do to help yourself in this groundlessness? Yeah, if you need some help and are like, I don't, what? This is like a totally foreign concept to me, Luca. What do you mean? Well, it's actually the impetus behind the Eating with the Seasons series that I've put together online. It is a series that I put up for a client and a lovely friend 2 years ago. We did 4 days over the course of a year in her kitchen. And then as all of these closures, we'd already had one, and all of these shutdowns had happened, I realized, oh yeah, having a focus for a season and shifting that focus and inviting something new in every season is a very practical way to help move through this. And this morning, again, it hit home. Oh, how we feed ourselves, how we nourish ourselves, and our daily choices that affect those within the four walls of our homes are that spot where you can do the work, where there is that invitation, where you don't get stuck, you get unstuck actually. You concentrate on other stuff and you put your life force into that. And that is what feeds you. And in turn, it's what feeds those around you. You don't have to reach global, guys. You don't have to reach huge circles. You only have a small reach within your circle of people in your home, perhaps your very close-knit community, and family, extended family members, and that's about it. Yeah, it's so great to think that you could influence somebody on the other side of the planet with something that you posted that's inspiring. I'm not going to say no to that. But I'm also going to say that is far and fleeting and really hard to reach. And is that actually sustainable? I don't think so. I think this whole earth pause right now, as my friend Michelle calls it, is an invitation to actually connect small. Bring the big scope back to the local, back to the small, back to what you can influence, and back to where you can put your own life force. Trying to reach too far, trying to reach too big, and trying to affect change on a massive level is draining your adrenals. Bring it in, rein it in. Yeah, it turns out adrenals is actually the focus for the winter season. It's what's driving the entire 6 weeks of content. We start next Tuesday. If you want to join us and want to focus for yourself for the season, I would love to meet with you in my super tiny small circle. There's 11 of us so far. And P.S. my dad is in. So, it's only going to be amazing. He's one of my favorite humans. So, do you want to join us? Full links are in the profile. Look for Eating with the Seasons, the winter portion. If 6 weeks is too big a commitment, we're doing an afternoon of it with the lovely Claire Cummings. That's coming up on Sunday, November 29th. Registration and everything about that class is also in my bio. But more than that, I want you to think, what is an action piece for you to help you through the groundlessness? And guess what? We're all feeling groundless together. You're really not alone, including Max, who's huffing behind me, my dog. I want you to have a good Saturday. What are you going to do? Bye.